And on the rising cost of living, human rights lawyer Femi Falana says the federal government, through the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, plans to extend electricity tariff hike beyond Band A consumers to other Nigerians categorized under other bands. Falana said the recent tariff increase for Band A consumers by the government cannot be justified under the Electricity Act 2023. He threatened to approach the courts to seek redress for Nigerians. The senior advocate of Nigeria argued that the federal government had already removed electricity subsidy in 2022, and so the government, by the new tariff hike, is making Nigerians pay for the inefficiency and profligacy of those managing the electricity sector. To discuss this, I'm joined by legal practitioner and public affairs analyst Tunji Abdulhameed. Tunji, it's good to have you on the news. Senior advocate of Nigeria, we know him well for speaking up on issues like this, and he is saying that NERC plans to extend this tariff hike beyond Band A consumers to other categories. Already, there was wrongful billing in Abuja, if I'm correct, on this same system. What's your assessment of the possibility that the SAN is right?
Good evening, Felicity, and thank you for having me. I align myself with the position of the Analyst, and I want to also submit that the increase in tariff at this time is insensitive to Nigerians' masses. And as far as I'm concerned, even the classification into Band A, Band B, Band C, Band D, Band E is discriminatory as far as I'm concerned. We cannot at this point, when people are still wriggling out of we are still finding our way out of the impact or the consequences of the removal of subsidy, and then the floating of naira. The effect is still on us, and we are still battling out of it. We don't know how to go out of it. Even the government has not been able to provide answer as to how to escape this the hardship created by this removal of subsidy. And at this time, the government is also increasing the tariff. This tariff we are talking about, as far as I also know, just like the Analyst said, we were told in 2022, just like said that tariff is gone in electricity, and yet again we are removing the subsidy from tariff from electricity again. How many times are we going to remove this? This has become pattern in our system. I remember in 2015 when the President Buhari came into power, he talked about removal of subsidy, and that was why fuel was increased from 86 naira or so to 145 naira. And then after again we are talking about subsidy this time around again. So I don't know. The government has said, look, the electricity regime has been dismantled, and DISCO are now in charge. I don't know why the government is still interested in ensuring that, look, all the investment they are supposed to do that are not doing, they will be the one to get money for that and help them out in this circumstance. This is creating hardship to the Nigerians, and I am not in support of that. You see, the government is insensitive, and I said it's discriminatory in the sense that when you look at the classification of Band A, Band B, Band C, Band E, it has nothing to do with people not inability to pay. It has to do with people who consider to be rich. In other words, those areas classified as Band A are people who they believe they have money and they are living in and they have the capacity.
But the senior advocate of Nigeria agrees with you. I mean, you seem to align with his argument substantially. And there's something else he said I'd like you to speak on. He says that the government is trying to raise funds for a cash-strapped electricity distribution, electricity distribution companies. That's the DISCOs. Do you agree that Nigerians are being made to pay for inefficiency? That's the word that's being used for those managing the electricity sector.
On what basis will Nigeria be raising money for funds for a private business? This DISCOs, we are told they are private business entities, and they are supposed to bring the fund to provide the capacity to provide the electricity that we needed. If they don't have the capacity, let them give the service to another person who has the capacity. So taxing Nigerians to be able to get money for the dispute to operate. For me, I think it's not as good at all. That is not the way to run a government. A government is not in place to make people suffer. Government is there to protect the citizen. By Section 14(2)(b), the duty of the government is to ensure that the welfare of the citizens are adequately taken care of. Then what the government is doing here now is to encourage private business, support private business at the expense of the convenience of Nigerian citizens. That is not the way to go.
Falana is threatening to go to court.
To do your business, you go and look for money elsewhere, and you do your business.
Falana is threatening to go to court to seek redress for Nigerians. We're familiar with efforts from groups like SERAP suing the federal government on behalf of citizens. What, in your view, can the courts do in this matter now?
Yeah, for me, like I said, if I were to be I'm also interested in filing a case against the government and the discourse. If I am, because I see those classification of those in class E as discrimination. No Nigeria is more bigger than any Nigeria. We are all Nigerians and we are all equal. Nobody is second-class citizen. Nobody is third-class citizen. Nobody is fourth-class citizen. By that classification, I see those people that have been classified as class E, class B, class C, or whatever, that will not be able to, because by that classification, what we are told is that those in class A, band A will have 20 hours electricity. Band B, we have 16 hours. Band C, 8 hours. Those in band E will be given 4 hours. What are we talking about? Are we saying some people are more Nigerian than others? Who are those in band A? Are they not Nigeria, but Nigerians? Are those in band E? Are they not in Nigeria? Are they not supposed? Are they not entitled to supply of electricity in their own?
You raise very important points. I'm hoping that we can get some resolution in the coming days. We hope that the government will listen to the complaints being put forward. I'm afraid we'll have to leave it there for now. Thank you very much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be with you.